Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bob Pivot course here at the Cardinal Sports Complex as the Coon Rapids boys tennis team hosts the Polars from North St. Paul. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro courtside, and a beautiful day, and the Cardinals trying to close out their season in strong fashion.
Yeah, they've come into this as 16-5 record. They've played really well, and they have 4 matches left before section meeting. And then, of course, sections will start. This is a team that has played well, lived up to some expectations, and comes in against a North team still looking for a victory this season, Joe. It's going to be a tough one for them.
And for the Cardinals, as we talk about trying to finish strong, they would like to finish with 20 victories. It is a possibility, but they have to run the table until the end of the week. So look at North's top singles player, Spencer York. Drew Grimmer in the near court for the Cardinals. Miss hits into the net there, but has the early lead, has a little room for error.
Well, and against a team that, that's struggling coming in, and I'm not sure if Drew knows that. I'm not sure if Coach Stork mentioned that to him before this match, but, he's going to know that he can come into this match and just play his game. Comes in with a 16-5 record on the season. That's pretty impressive.
Well, and I think that's the key. No matter who the opponent, come in and play your game, play every point all the way to the end. And Grimmer, a very quick first game win.
Yeah, he was aggressive on his serve, came in, and York hit that last one into the net to lose that first game.
Grimmer gives up just the 1 point. He mishit into the net as he came up.
Now, wouldn't you think a team like North, whose mascot is the Polars, would be blue and white rather than red and white?
Well, I think you're biased to the North Minneapolis
I might be.
Polars.
Yeah.
They have to have a little differentiation. They're from completely different cities. Minneapolis and St. Paul, nothing alike.
This is true.
Oh, wait, they're twins.
Yeah, they're twin cities. Nonetheless, both teams sport red uniforms.
Both teams on this court.
Right.
Yes. You mean?
Yes. Where do you think I was? The court down
well,
the
we
way?
were talking about the two Norths.
Okay, I got you.
And North Minneapolis does wear blue and white.
They do.
It's a little early for us to get into these way off-topic conversations, but first service for Spencer York. Trying to stay on the baseline. Strong ground game, but plays into the net, and Grimmer an early lead.
Important second serve. Doesn't have a lot on it. It allows Grimmer to do what he wants to do and get to the net. And exactly what he's able to do is a short second serve, allowing him to move to the front of the net. And then he has a better net game that way. He could direct it the way he wants. Obviously got the point there.
Nice quick point. Puts him up, love 30. Another second serve. And a double full. You like my tennis announcer voice.
I do.
You know you do.
I do. It's very subdued, very laid back. It's not quite the level of golf, but a little bit over.
I'm practicing.
Yeah.
We do get that question every once in a while. How come you don't do golf matches? Well, CTN does run on a slightly limited budget. We do not have 36 cameras and 300 miles of cable.
Well, we could put a camera on a bike and then kind of move it along as the golf goes along, but it may not be up to par.
Oh,
I was waiting for that. Nice job at the net again by Grimmer, just controlling it. The lobs are there, put where he needs them and where he's got an ability to get the point. He's going to get that second game. I'll go up 2-0.
Able to break service relatively easily.
Yep.
Game to love. If 40 is the point before game, is game 45? or 80?
Not 80.
Not 80?
Not 80.
50?
Not 50.
55?
No.
45.
45.
Let's test it.
I told you I watched Wimbledon last night just to get in the mood for tennis here today. Last year's Wimbledon.
Get good and warmed up.
I did.
Brush up on the lingo.
Yep.
Good play down the line from Grimmer to start his service strong again.
See Grimmer's second serve here. It's got a little spin on it. A little too long.
Let ball. Caught just a bit of the top of the tape.
Oh, just a mishit by Grimmer again. Just kind of lost the grip on his racket.
And that'll actually give York the 15-30 lead.
That was
play into the net would even things up.
Yeah, and this is a big game for him because he does not want to fall down 3-0.
I don't think he wants to fall down at all.
He'd get back up.
You'd hope.
Well, I would think.
Did you after losing the wrestling match to your lawnmower?
I limped back, but I did get up.
Okay.
I have a rematch for this Saturday.
And now game point for Grimmer here in third game of this first set.
Drew would like to have that one back.
Well, and all 3 points for York in this game have come on mishits by Grimmer.
It was a nice return.
Good cross court, and Grimmer couldn't catch up to it, and it'll be advantage York.
A little bit too much on that one, as Grimmer was at the net, wanted to see if he could put it behind him a little bit, but just too much on it. Goes back to deuce. Again, he had down the line, but he didn't have enough on it to get it over the tape. But he had him down the line. York just can't get to where he needs to put it away.
A little too much on it, puts it back to deuce.
First call,
That was a nice serve.
It was a good thought by York, just not enough on the drop shot to get over the net. Now an advantage for Grimmer. Try to catch him flat-footed on the back.
Nice serve.
Beautiful serve. Gets the ace and gives himself a 3-0 lead.
Oh, that's how you put it away. You get that ace, you walk off the court knowing you're up 3-0. It's a really nice serve.
Barely see that little green blur that shot to the corner.
Talking with his teammates, the first doubles team of Nate Bai and Aaron Bauer.
Well, we will get a look at Bauer and Bai as they take on the top doubles team of North of Vang and Yang. But now we're into the second service for Spencer York.
It's an early lead for Grimmer.
Nice play to the corner. Good lob, but great recovery by Grimmer.
Well, he pushed it far to the corner, and he had that just about the entire court on that return.
He's tall, obviously
Yep.
athletic, but good reach.
Yep.
Good, good awareness. Somebody got shot. Oh wait.
Hey, that don't.
A lot going on here at the complex.
There is. There's track, and there's baseball, and then there's softball, and of course tennis. And Joe's got a big pickup sticks match after the game, after the match here.
I was trying to keep that one under wraps.
Oh, we got coverage though.
Facing the 3-state champion.
Yeah.
Good soft play by York, and Grimmer can't catch up.
When he leaves those soft returns, if Grimmer could, catch up to that, he's got that whole court to work with.
Second call.
Another miss hit for Grimmer. I believe that pushes it to 30 all.
80-meter hurdle.
30-40. So a break point here for Grimmer.
Overhit. And you heard the wow come from him. Couldn't believe he overhit that one. Tennis ball's flying in from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, left nothing to chance about that one. Can approach the net.
Quick win at first doubles for Bauer and Bai in their first game. And there is a win for Grimmer to push him to 4-0.
What an advantage. You're up 4-0 with serve.
Nice shot.
Oh, and he's frustrated with himself because, again, he had the entire court.
Yeah, it was good recovery by York to get to that that shot. The shot before to the corner is beautifully placed. York hustles to get there, and unfortunately, Grimmer just plays it into the net. Now a return into the net for York will even it up to 15 all. Good patience to lay off of that. And Grimmer ahead 30-15.
Again, hitting the tape. I think he feels he can run York here this afternoon, but missing those shots low or hitting the tape and missing them is unfortunate for him.
It is, and obviously a little bit easier to take when you're up 4-0, but Definitely want to be able to finish off
Again,
the victories.
That lob by York not deep enough, allowing Grimmer just to really hit through that overhead.
Game point for Grimmer.
You know, there's again one he knows he should have. I mean, he's thoroughly dominating his opponent, and those are shots that, you know, frustrate him probably the most.
Push the score to deuce here. Second service in a row for Grimmer that has gone to deuce. York taken off guard a little bit by the ball going through the court in front of him, but won't ask for a do-over and returns into the net, and it's 5-0 in favor of Drew Grimmer.
Yeah, you know, Grimmer gets a little bit of motivation, but then can't finish out. I'm sorry, York.
Grimmer over to get a word with Coach Storick. And the first doubles match already into game 3. I believe Bauer and Bai able to win game 2 as well. Now serving up 2-0. We'll get back to first singles hopefully a little bit before the end of that one, but want to make sure we get some of the doubles action as well. Bauer and Bai have been very strong together. They've played most of the top games together at the first doubles spot, but not all. Double fault for Bai as we move over.
Well, again, you look at coming into this match, Nate Bai has an 18-3 record at first doubles. Aaron Bauer 16-0 at first doubles. So certainly Bauer plays some singles as well.
Does he have an 18-3 record if the team's record is 16?
And
I suppose you can win.
Yeah.
Never mind. I answered my own question. You can win when your team loses.
Yes, you can.
That's the way it works. So Cardinals good cross-court shot to get the win, and they are up now 3-0.
Yeah, going up quickly against the
again,
duo from North St. Paul.
Well, and when you have Aaron Bauer playing up at the net, so hard to get it by him because he's, again, a good athlete, but he's tall and has long arms. Good hand-eye coordination. Able to get to a lot of those that some opponents might not.
Yeah, 'cause there is a lot of action here. There's head coach Scott Stork.
Very excited about the way his team has performed this season.
For great reason as well.
Oh, absolutely. You talk about a team that's 16-5. 4 of their 5 losses came all in a row, all by 4-3 scores.
Yeah, we were talking about this with Coach before the game about that, and said, you know, you just don't know. One match goes one way or the other, and you win a couple of those 4-3.
Yang and Vang patiently waiting in the far court for the Cardinal huddle to break, which it has, and now it will be Jason Vang to serve. If we can keep balls coming into the court from either side. Double fault to start the game, not how Yang wanted to start his service.
Well, sometimes when your serve is not the strength of your game, and you miss that first serve, you overcompensate on your second serve a little bit. You want to make sure you get it in, and sometimes you underhit it, and that's what he did.
Good strong stroke from the corner by Yang, and Bauer plays it into the net. Evens it up at 15-0.
Well, especially after that, a little bit of a shorter serve. Did a nice job recovering on that return.
First service again, right into the base of the net.
And that second serve much better, but the return is even better than that second serve.
Another double fault for Vang.
Again, he's had
15-40.
He's had a double fault from both sides so far in this game. Well, now we'll see what kind of motion he can put out here on the second serve. And again, under hitting it, you so
Three
badly.
double faults in a single game, break service, and a 4-0 lead for Bauer and Bai.
Again,
a lot of alliteration going on. Bauer and Bai,
Yang
and Vang. I suppose that's not alliteration.
No, but
Yang Yang is alliteration and rhyming at the same time. So a 4-0 lead, now 15-love on Bauer's serve, and an ace to the cameraman. Got to be aware.
That'll leave a mark.
He's shaking it off. He's a professional.
Not sure if he rubbed some dirt on it.
There's no dirt on it.
I know.
Dirt on
That's
the
why I wasn't
tennis
sure.
court.
Well, there could be a little bit of dirt.
And very quickly, 40-love.
Much like that first singles match, this first doubles match gone quickly in the favor of Coon Rapids.
They've reached another break in the singles. See what happens when they flip the score. But I believe as they finish up a very quick fifth game and a 5-0 lead, I believe Aaron Bauer now, or Drew Grimmer now has a 1-0 lead in the second set at first singles.
Well,
they did not change the score.
Well, Drew Grimmer is changing the score.
Oh,
when you win the one, you want to make sure. Oh, so it's 1-0 in the second set.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say that.
Well, you heard me. You just didn't listen.
What?
But we're watching doubles over here.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't see.
Okay, what happened on that first one?
I was watching singles. Can't make this up.
Well,
we'll get there.
We try and entertain.
I know Jeff D-Joy would approve.
D-Joy approved on CTN. Played into the net by Yang. Second serve, bit of backspin on it from Yang. Can't quite get there that quickly.
Yeah, that's tough to do.
In close.
First call, 4x200 relay. First call, 4x200.
Played into the net by Yang. If I heard his call right, I believe that makes it deuce. Or not.
Yeah,
great play by Bauer at the net.
Perfect placement to get that point for Bauer.
Well, and again, that was, I believe that was break point then.
Yep.
And it was. So first set goes to Bauer and by 6-0. Nate Bai with the service. Jason Vang to receive. Too much on that one from Bauer. It
was a nice play at the net by, I think that was
Jason Vang.
Vang, yeah.
No, actually that was
Yang.
Yang. It's one of my favorite all-time names.
It's a great name.
I love alliteration. Yeah. Big fan of rhyming. You get both. I was trying to think about it after I realized it's alliteration and rhyming. Could I do that with my name? And no, I couldn't.
DJ Joe Young.
No, I'm thinking, you know, if I were to be blessed with another child, I mean, I'd have to change the one vowel, right?
Right.
It's the only way I could do it. I don't know that Yand, or Yend.
Yond, maybe.
Yond?
Yond.
That's
Yond.
Yond? That'd be all right.
Or Bud.
Not sure how that is either alliteration or rhyming, but
it's just funny.
Good strong ground stroke from Yang, but met by Bauer, and he gets one past him down the line for the point.
Got a nice job there. Get that point down the line.
Bang tried to go cross court, but catches the net. Waiting on is Yang. Great play at the net again by Bauer. Oh, nice little touch shot. No chance for Vang to recover.
You put it where they can't get it.
That one is long.
Should put Coon Rapids up 2-0.
That'll be, yep, that'll be. No, that'll put Coon Rapids up 1-0.
4x200.
Don't get too excited.
That's fine. Yeah, sorry.
1-0 in the second set.
I got excited. I was trying to see if somebody could read the score on the first singles as well.
Yeah, we were at 3-0, and
4x2 relay teams now.
Drew Grimmer making relatively quick work of things
Yep.
over in the singles court. We're going to go over there and see if we can't watch a little bit more of this and maybe come back and catch the end of doubles if things time out properly.
Well, you talked about Drew Grimmer making quick work, and he really has. And it's been a relatively easy match for him so far.
Yeah, and what we were watching earlier, you know, Spencer York had some good shots, but most of the points given up by Grimmer were on mishits.
Yep.
But these are the kind of matches where you have to really work on some different parts of your game and some different shots. And work on tweaking all parts of your game so that when you are up against a tougher opponent, you're that much more prepared. Good backhand.
Oh, nice volley going. It just hit the top of the tape and came back.
Boy, a centimeter taller for the stroke by York, and that falls on the other side.
York tried to drop it on the back line. Pushed it a little too long. Nice service.
Got in on the hands, a little spin on it as it got to York. Big game point for Grimmer. Just long. And it's wide, and a 4-0 lead now here in the second set for Drew Grimmer.
Yeah, Grimmer at this point obviously feels it here. Just a break a serve and a service win, and the match is his. He's got it at 5-0.
I knew that.
Okay, here we go.
I knew that.
You were watching doubles.
Again.
So I guess just the service break.
Just a service break is correct. That was a good way to start right there. He's looked very solid when he's approached the net, and again, you know, good reach, good hand-eye coordination, so that helps. Great return right there. No chance for York to recover.
Again, making extremely quick work of Spencer York.
Double fault and a triple break point for the match here for Drew Grimmer. And the play is wide, and this one's over. 6-love, 6-love. A dominant performance by Drew Grimmer.
Yeah, barely.
And he gets to head to the showers early.
Barely broke a sweat.
Look at the last volley is York sends it wide.
So it's on
3-0.
3-0 on second doubles. And there, we talked about this similarity in that first singles match. His first doubles get controlled from the start and didn't look back. Won the first set 6-0, already up 3-0 here.
And again, you talked about North, a struggling program this season, still looking for their first team win. And on the flip side, Coon Rapids having one of their best seasons in years.
Well,
looking to close out strong and finish with 20 wins.
Well, Coach Stork was saying that this rivalry with North St. Paul goes back to when Coach Pivic was coaching here, and it's something that has carried on and continued with different coaches.
Of course, the court's now named after Coach Pivic.
Correct.
All relay teams should now be at the finish line.
Double fault.
And we talk about it often too with tennis. It's such a mental sport, and when things start sliding away from you, whether in an individual match or throughout the course of a season, you know, hard to keep those spirits up.
No doubt about it.
And those problems can compound themselves.
Well, you want to just continue to try and get better every match.
Back-to-back double faults for Yang. And that will be a 4-0 lead for Coon Rapids.
Again, good situation, 4-0 with serve.
Pretty impressed by Jason Vang there, able to switch hands and play that left-handed, but right to where Bauer could hammer it back.
Yeah, easy opportunity for Bauer there to get the point.
Quickly 30 love for the Cardinals. Oh. Again, he's so long and athletic. Has such great reach.
Yep. On reach is so important.
.40 love as Nate Bai serves. That one's wide, and another quick win. And oh no, that wasn't.
No.
I thought that was.
Don't get
I
ahead
thought
of yourself.
that was game.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
This is game. I apologize.
It didn't take long for that to get the game.
No, just clairvoyant, that's all.
You are. You knew it was going to happen on this point.
Correct.
You're just a point ahead of yourself.
That's right. The point I have is typically on the top of my head.
No question about that.
So now
a dunce hat fits you well.
It does.
Made
for me.
It is. The wind can blow and it won't go anywhere.
Dunce kind of rhymes with Yund, actually, oddly enough.
Yunts.
Yunts.
Yunts, the dunce. Oh, we've gone so far off the rails. We're down in the gulch.
And the Cardinals now just a service break away from sweeping up the way Grimmer was able to do at first singles.
Well, the key here is confidence on your serve, and we haven't seen a lot of confidence from the serving game of the North St. Paul duo.
Bang second right at Yang, and it went off his shoulder, so that doesn't count as putting it back in play.
It doesn't, because he did put it back in play, but off the shoulder.
I thought Bauer was still going to
hit it back,
put it down the line, but Bauer again, that long reach
Yeah,
gives him the ability to come up and play closer to the net and still
put it right back up the middle.
cover enough court to do just that. And that will do it.
No, you're
I'm
ahead of yourself
ahead of
again.
myself one more time.
You got
Love
somewhere to go
40.
yet? You got somewhere to go? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's pickup sticks.
Pickup
after the
sticks.
match.
It's a big match. It's got me kind of anxious. But a triple break point here for the Cardinals. Could have sworn that was 4 points.
This looked like 4. That'll do it.
Now, can I call it a game?
You can. Go
a
ahead.
match?
Match set.
Six
Point.
love, six
Point
love.
set.
The Cardinals victorious.
Yes, they were. Pretty much in dramatic, easy fashion.
I don't know that there was much drama.
Easy fashion is what I meant.
Dominant.
Yeah.
Impressive, controlling.
Yes.
Not necessarily dramatic.
No. Well, it was dramatic for us. People were wondering what we were going to say next.
Poor people who actually listened.
No, I'm hoping if they're watching this, they've turned it off well before this. Yeah. At least the sound. Anyway.
We're gonna list that as an option when you buy your DVD from CTN Studios. Would you like it with or without audio? We highly recommend the silent version.
It's $5 less.
Here's what I would charge more.
Would you?
Yeah, it's better.
It's better.
Here's what we have coming up for you. My monitor stays on long enough for me to read it. On Monday, it's girls lacrosse live at 6:30 as the Cardinals host the Champlain Park Rebels. Baseball on Tuesday at Anoka. And then on Friday, the 26th, it's playoff time. We'll do some baseball and softball playoffs. And hope to bring you a lot of that as they move deep into the tournament.
Yeah, actually, the lacrosse match was pushed up to 5 o'clock. So we're going to be on a little bit earlier. I just made that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm serious. It is true.
Well, mark your calendars, folks. Get here early so you can see Shapiro. 5 o'clock match. We won't need the lights that much.
No.
But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, it's Coon Rapids winning both first singles and first doubles by scores of 6-love in both. That's going to do it. Thanks so much.